and I've told my parents this, I don't think that an all-girls school, just all-girls school is natural. And for her 15th birthday, she got an Audi convertible. My dad saw the Audi convertible and I remember he was like, whoa! Like, he was so...
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Don't Talk Back podcast. Today is a very special podcast because we have our very first guest. She's got around 2.8 million followers on TikTok and she has been making waves on social media with her hilarious videos of This Your Life. So it gives me pleasure to announce our first guest, Avneesha Martins. Thank you so much for being here with us today. It's our pleasure.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Yes, so are we. Over to you, Renesh.
You're an artist who's lived in many worlds, whether it's through podcasting or music or TikTok's content creation. So does it ever get too much for you, or are you ever just like, oh, like I need to take a break?
Oh, it gets crazy. Actually, it's funny you say that because the last 5 years, like properly being in the industry, I would say, with music, the comedy stuff, and then I got into radio and then doing podcasting. They definitely got to a point where I was like my output became so low just because there's only so many hours in the day and it got so overwhelming. And 1 minute I'm running around with a mustache, next minute I'm singing a song, the next minute I'm on radio and I'm like, I can't. I felt like Hannah Montana but like on steroids, honestly. So
Perfect.
Yeah, it was too much. Actually this year I cut down on a lot of stuff. And now it's just straight focusing on the music and then, of course, the comedy stuff that I do. So now it's much better. Last year, was a wreck. It wasn't good.
And interestingly, you bring up your music. I have to say your songs are so unique.
Thank you.
I was listening to one the other day. I think you wrote that about a girl who's mean to you. I think it was Switch It Up.
Yeah.
All that. I was listening
the
to that.
sassiest song I've ever written.
I know. I was listening to it and I was like, wait a minute. It like brought up memories. Because like I feel like everyone has been through this at least once in their life where somebody you're really close to or someone you're friends with. Like for me, like there was this girl I was really close to and she, on my birthday, can you imagine, had been really rude to me. So every time I think of her or I'm pissed off at her, your song immediately starts playing in my mind. I relate to that so much.
I'm sorry I had to go through that. Like I feel bad because I read the comments as well because I've been putting like snippets of the song and people say like, oh, I've felt this way or this is, there's a friend of mine or a group of friends who've done this. And I'm like I don't want you to relate to it, but I feel like it's really terrible. But you're right. Like a lot of people have gone through that. And myself, like, I think it was like when I kind of came into this industry, I've met so many incredible people and you're constantly meeting people. And then of course, you meet great people. And then I have met my fair share of people who have made me feel, not so great sometimes, but that's in any industry, in any,
you can't do anything
about it. Just, I say avoid bad energy. But I think there was just this one day when I went to an event. This is kind of where the song stems from.
Yeah.
I went to an event and this one person who I have met before and I thought, we're cool. Like, we weren't friends, but we're like cool, like we're acquaintances. Just made me feel a type of way, like I wasn't good enough, and it just belittled me in a sense,
Karen.
right? Yeah, she was giving Karen vibes.
Yeah.
She was. Still, I have no beef against her, although I did write a song.
Yeah, I mean, I
don't know how that comes across.
But like this song is about you.
But this song, I Hate Your Friends, is about you. But it was actually really cathartic. That's why I wrote it, because it felt really good.
I bet.
And then, once I've put out, snippets now and things like that, seeing people resonate and leaving their comments of their experiences, I'm kind of like, like it sucks that so many people feel this way. But also, like, this is the anthem to
literally
empower.
Yeah.
So a bit of both, but
yeah, no, I completely get that. And you sing your songs in both Hindi and English. That is such a slay, let me just say that much.
Thank you.
Because I would never think, Renesh hates that word. Every time I say slay, he cringes internally. But I just have to say, it is a slay. It is what it is. I mean, what sort of inspired you to write songs that are both catering to two audiences at the same time? I mean, you've got this English language audience that listens to the English part of it, but I'm sure they can listen to the Hindi part and be like, I'm still jamming to it. I still like it.
Yeah, I feel like I never thought I was going to write a song in Hindi and English, to be completely honest. I was releasing a lot of music in English, but I am I grew up on listening to, obviously, like watching Bollywood movies, listening to like the theme songs and the tracks and being obsessed. And then as I grew older, I started listening to artists, you know, Desi Pop and things like that, and getting into that world. And then to be fair, I remember being on like social media, and I'd seen people do these fusions, and I thought, this is so cool. I want to do something like that. But I was kind of scared. I didn't know like how it would sound, because I was very used to writing the way I wrote. And then I remember writing a ballad called Can I Call You? And I wrote the whole song in English, and I was writing it, and I was like, oh, you know, it'd be really cool if, you know, this part was in Hindi and this part was in Hindi. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to try it. I'm just going to give it a go. And it was the best decision I ever made, because I had not only so much fun, but it's really cool, because I feel like it's such a good reflection on like me as not only as an artist, as an individual, as a person, like growing up in Australia, but obviously having my foot in two different cultures, you know, at the end of the day, growing up with like Punjabi influences and then growing up obviously so westernized. It's a beautiful moment to be able to capture those two different worlds in one song. And you see it so much as well. Like I always see like K-pop, and I see like you know, English and Spanish infused together, and it's beautiful. And I'm like, yeah. And then I see other artists doing Hindi and English, Punjabi and English. I'm like, I wanna be in that team too. I want to be a part of that. It's great. I love it.
I love that so much. And like when the end result is as nice as it is, it just makes it all that much better.
Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So like recently the type of music that's gone out tend to have a tendency to try and be viral on TikTok to like increase the viewership. So for example, like Sabrina Carpenter, she releases her music and it becomes a TikTok trend. And people, even like Bollywood stuff, like what? Like
that was catchy as hell. Like,
really?
I watched that dance like on repeat, trying to like. I never did it.
I didn't mean either.
I was trying to do it, and it was terrible. But yeah, I get your point though. Like it
personally, even though I'm Gen Z, I hate it. Like, why are you creating something for TikTok? Like, you know, that stuff.
It bothers you.
Pisses me off. Yeah, it really pisses me off. Anyway, as a millennial, does that bother you as well?
Look, I know why people do it. I would never create music like a 30-second part of a song to go viral. I never go with the intention with that. It doesn't make sense to me. But I get why certain artists would do it, and it makes sense. Like trying to cut through the noise is hard, especially when there's like how many songs go out a week?
Countless.
Like it's crazy, the numbers are. So I get why people do it. I feel like Sabrina Carpenter though, her music, I don't think she makes it to, I mean, look, maybe she does. I don't know like what her team discussed behind the, you know, the marketing strategy, but I just feel like she's trending because she's also Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, she's that
and
good.
her music is bomb. Like I feel like she's great. But I do know artists who literally have had conversations with their management or have had conversations with their labels or whoever, right? Where they say, this needs to be trending.
Give us names.
Yeah, I will never. But this is the conversations that I had because it's stressful. Like a lot of the time, that's the new marketing strategy, which is you have to go viral on short form content or on social media pages. But me personally, I find I don't think I have the talent for it to create the 30-second viral trend. And it's like winning the lottery. You don't know
Literally.
if it's going to go viral. Some people honestly have a knack for it though, and I give them credit, but I don't have a brain for that. So for me, it's like I'm not going to jeopardize a song for a 1 in a million chance for it to potentially, you know, go viral. I still remember one of my this is like 3 years ago, one of my first songs, it was called, well, it wasn't one of my first songs, but it was called Leave the City, and we released it and we tried to make a dance trend. And I don't dance. Like I do not dance.
Oh my God.
It was, and it like, fair enough, you know, it actually did all right. But coming up with a dance trend and then trying to push it when you're not a dancer and like it just looked like I had 2 left feet
Oh my God, I
was
get
a
you.
brutal experience. And at that moment, after doing that campaign that I did for it, I was like, never again.
That's it. I'm not coming back here.
I'm not, yeah, exactly. I'm past the point of no return, but it's done now. Lessons have been learned. Never again.
No, I completely get that. And interestingly, you bring up the millennials and Gen Z thing. What I've noticed is I'm not like speaking for the whole generation, but a lot of my cousins are millennials and they always hate on me so much. They're like, you're a Gen Z. Everything you have is like passed down from us. You haven't done anything to really make it like by yourself. So I'm like, why is there such a like unspoken beef between millennials and Gen Zs?
I just feel like that's every generation prior always has that same mentality.
Exactly.
Like it's so unfair. Like for example, like I've lived a very privileged life. Like my parents have worked their butts off to be able to give me the privilege to like, gosh, I'm sitting here talking about my music. Yeah. Like what?
I completely get you.
You know, that's wild for them. And I just think that that's just a mentality that goes around with every generation. Being like, we had to go through the hard yards, and now you guys get everything. And it's so silly. It's so silly because everyone's like, reality is so different, like the nuances of it.
Yeah, for sure.
So you can't just generalize that with a broad paintbrush like that.
I get that. And I think it's interesting you bring up that the generation before has this as well, because I think the next generation after us is apparently Generation Alpha or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they're like 2012 onwards. And I'm just like, what have 12-year-olds done? So I'm just like, oh my God, I'm starting the chain again. But yeah, I completely like agree to that.
Yeah. You know, it's funny you bring up generation, I think it's Alpha, right?
Yeah.
Because I was watching a video on TikTok that made me really like depressed for like a good 5 hours. They were interviewing basically kids born after the 2000s, saying, what do you consider like as old? And they were like, anyone born prior probably to the 2000s are like ancient. I was watching that being like, oh, every part of my heart broke. It's too much.
Oh, no, stop.
I know. That's when I knew I had to get off TikTok for the rest of the day. I reached my quota. It was too much.
So do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have an older brother.
Okay, so as the younger child, because Khushee and I have had many debates about this. As the younger, because I have an older brother.
Yeah.
Khushee has an older sister
I'm
and
a
younger
middle
brother.
child. Yeah.
Oh, you're the middle child.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's great. I'm just vibing. You know what? I always tell my mum, I'm the least problematic child you have. Like you're always worrying about my older sister because she's married.
Yeah.
So you're always worrying about her. I hope she's okay. I hope she's okay with her kids. And then my younger brother is a whole other story. He's like the baby of the house.
So he's like the most loved, gets away with everything.
Yeah. And he's like, my mom's typical dialogue is, my son isn't like that. And I was like, okay, chill, relax. So I don't mind my rant, but
do you feel like as a middle child, you know how everyone like says that the middle child gets, you know, ignored a little bit, doesn't really get to have a say as much? Do you feel like you're living up to that stereotype or no?
No, I haven't felt like I get ignored.
That's good.
But yeah, because like my parents are really nice about that and stuff. So
they know you're the middle child.
Yeah, they know I'm the middle child, so they try to give me more attention. But yeah, no, touch wood, I haven't felt that way. But like it's just like, you live in your own kind of world. Like you're the kind of sibling, it's getting really deep, but
no, I love it.
You're kind of like the sibling that joins the other two in a way. Yeah. Like I always feel like it's better to have 3 siblings than 2 personally. Yeah, okay. Because it's like, what if you get sick of the other person? Where are you going to go? So it's like, if I get sick of my sister, I go to my brother and vice versa.
And yeah.
So it's kind of like, it's nice to have that little break.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm keen to see you guys. Like, do you guys ever feel that? Would you ever get sick of your siblings and just be like?
Well, you had a question, didn't you? You had a argument you have with your sibling.
Well,
is it that?
Not with my sibling because, like, I have an older brother. So 2 boys, right? So we both have very similar interests. And well, we did growing up, like things like games, sports, things like that.
Okay.
So everyone's always told me that it's harder to be an older sibling. Yeah. And I've always defended that with my life.
I agree with you. I think you're right because I'm the youngest. Yeah. And I feel like my brother, 8 years older, so he's like much older. Mm-hmm. I feel like, because you're agreeing with the fact that it's harder to be the older sibling.
No,
you're saying it's harder to be the younger sibling.
I don't think it's harder. I just think like, why compare? Because they're always like, they don't shut up. Like they don't shut up about it.
Listen to me.
So they don't shut up about it. I'm like, okay, no one asked. You know what I mean?
I do get what you mean. Even my sister sends me reels. She's like, I did this so that you didn't have to go through it. I'm just like,
I feel like it's kind of true. Like, to be fair, because this is the best way to paint it. I feel like the older sibling, it's natural with, I think, with parents when they have their first kid to be a bit helicopter-like.
Yeah.
Like they're constantly watching them, seeing what they're doing. They want to get everything right, you know. It's at that point in the life they take all the photos, the baby photos. They want to make sure that their kid shines in the best way possible. And so education, everything. And even for myself, like obviously my parents were very much on like education and all that stuff. But because I'm the youngest for starters, and then two, my brother already ticked all the boxes of doing everything right. Like he's a financial planner. He's very smart. He's got his, you know, life together. I felt like I had more leeway to be like, hey, I'm going to do acting and I want to do like, you know, X, Y, and Z and, you know, I deferred uni and doing all these things that, you know, necessarily I don't think the older sibling would get away with more easily. So personally, I have to agree with your brother.
Rash is just like, wait, what about my struggles?
No.
You know, they all have our struggles, but I do think the older sibling gets a bit of a
No, I think when you put it
difficult
that
journey.
way, it does definitely. Because even my sister's the same. She's 8 years older than me. She's like a
8
software.
years?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
wow.
like she's 30. Yeah, she's 30. But she's so like. Anyways, when you say it out loud that she's 30, you're just like, wait, she was just 24.
Yeah,
like,
time
you know,
just
time flies. But yeah, she's like your brother. She's got her life planned out. She's married. She's got kids. She's bought her own house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the creative degree. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah. That was literally me. I was like, I'm going to be an actress and I'm going to go to Hollywood. And I was, you know, constantly giving my parents a panic attack.
No, I get that. And I think when you say you want to be an actor, I had the same experience. So I actually was going to ask you this. Do you ever feel that it might have been better to maybe move to Mumbai to sort of boost your career? Because even like now that I think about it, when I was younger, say about 17, 18 years old, I really wanted to be an actor, but I just couldn't see that here because like the industry is so different to the kind of industry I wanted to be a part of. There's very less work opportunities as well. Like for people like us, there's very niche roles sometimes. So do you ever find yourself thinking that maybe let's try moving to Mumbai, seeing where that takes me?
I used to, like, one of my biggest dreams was to like be in Bollywood. I'm not even like lying. Like I used to always be like, I will one day, you know, star across Hrithik Roshan.
Oh my God.
Shah Rukh Khan or whatever. But I think like for me, music always took the driving wheel. So I really like focused on doing music and I felt like I could do that anywhere. I think with acting is difficult because a lot of the time as an actor or an actress or whatever, right, you're auditioning for a role and that role is, you know, up to the casting director and that casting director might see someone very specific for that role. So I think just in general, like pursuing acting is a difficult thing to do and the opportunities are not that much for a lot of people. Like I just know so many of my friends who are like slaving away at auditions, like doing like up to 200 auditions a year.
Wow.
And not booking anything. It's like...
This is in Mumbai?
No, here.
Oh, here.
And it's like, it's phenomenal, like how hard they work, you know, just to get that opportunity. So I think anywhere like is difficult. It's not easy. And I've heard stories as well of like people in Mumbai, you know, having the dream of doing acting and 10 years into their career, they still haven't landed, you know, a role that is close to changing their life to be able to do it as a full-time career. So I think it's just difficult all time round. But I do believe like there's so much opportunity here, like especially with developing your own projects and creating things. I just don't think there are people who are doing it. I just don't think there's that many who are doing it. And now I'm seeing a lot of creatives like my friends who are starting to create their own scripts and open those doors themselves. And it's really exciting because I think that's something that I think Australia needs to have more creatives do that. And I think that will change the game as well.
Yeah, for sure. And another thing I saw when we were coming into work, I was coming to work this morning, and as content creators do, like you'll see like one or two here just like filming their stuff and, you know, like the nice like looking areas. Did you when you started out, did you ever have a moment like, oh, I'm too shy, like what if people look at me?
Oh, I still have that
You still
moment.
have that?
Oh my God, yes.
Because like even when I go to take photos, I'm just like, quick, get it over and done with. I just, come on, I don't want to be standing here
like
for a while.
I'm better now, to be fair. Like I definitely, if I need to get the shot, I will like muster all the courage I can to just get it. But I still feel like super nervous. I have and it amazes me when people are like so nonchalant about it, but like, yeah, we'll just take the video, do the shot. My friend who I take with me to who I've gone to a lot of events with and stuff, she will literally push me to take a photo and do that. She's like, you have to get this shot, you have to get the video. I'm like, I wish I could be like that, but I get so nervous. I don't know if that'll ever go away, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's like there's all these people just going about their business, and like even when you stop to take a photo of like the view, you're just like, quick, get it over and done with before anyone looks.
Yeah, I feel like I'm an inconvenience. Like when I'm like stopping there, I'm like, oh, can I just 2 more photos? But everyone else wants to get their photo, so I'm like, okay, I'm done.
No, I get that.
Yeah, I get nervous, but like I also get amazed by people who can just like openly be on a video call. Like I'll be at the grocery
even at
shop
concerts. People do that at concerts as well. Have you seen?
Oh, with their friends?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm just like, okay. And then
I respect it. I'm like, good on ya. Like,
I know.
It's amazing, but
I know,
my
but
friends
I'm just
better
like,
not be
don't
calling
get
my
me in
phone.
there. Because sometimes when they turn the thing around, you can just see me in the background going like, it's like, please don't do this.
That would be me, but I'd be so awkward. I'd just be like staring.
I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah.
But you grew up here as well. So did you go to the Australian school system is very unique to all the other ones out there. So did you go to a private school, public school?
I went to a private school. So I grew up in Sydney till year 5, and I think that was private as well. I'm pretty sure. And then I moved to Canberra, and I went to a private school all the way till it was an all-girls school from year 5 to year 12. Yeah.
How's that been? Because I went to a public school, so but I grew up in an area with a lot of private schools around me. Like I live near Barker, Knox, and Abbottsley. I live in that area, so in Hornsby. And like I just see those kids from afar. I'm just like, wow, they're really living like Gara and Johor lifestyle. Just like,
no.
Is it really all that it is made up to be?
So I don't think, and I've told my parents this, I don't think that an all-girls school, just all-girls school is natural. Like in the sense that it's like, and I can only speak from my experience, when you leave year 12 and you go to university, it doesn't set you up for what the real world looks like, which is
literally.
Like there's boys in the
literally.
like,
it took
oh my
me
God.
ages to be comfortable with chatting to guys. Let me tell you.
Okay, so literally, like, it took me, and I'm not even lying, at least a good solid 2 years to become a normal functioning human.
Literally.
Like, I was weird around guys, especially ones that were really like macho, like especially tradies. If I was speaking to any sort of man who was in the trades, I became like really weird.
Yeah?
Like I was having out of body experiences watching me be like, stop. Like, just stop. Just don't talk. Like, it was weird. I didn't know how to like communicate. And then obviously as life goes on, you just get thrown into the deep end. You either sink or swim, and you just got to make it work. But
Gotta make it work.
I do not think all girls school is a good thing, especially, to teach you just life skills. Like there were so many great things about my school, don't get me wrong. And the education was amazing. Like the facility was insane. It was beautiful. But once again, I think for what it costs and the end result, it's not like up here compared to other schools. Like I think that's just a fallacy.
Did you have a swimming pool at your school?
Yes.
Oh my God.
But this is a confession. I
never swam in it?
hated,
Oh.
no, so I would always get my mom to write like a note that I was feeling unwell because I never wanted to swim. Because you know what it was? It actually made no sense. This was the conundrum I was in, right?
Yeah.
I would go to class, then the next period would be swimming, which was 40 minutes, right? So 10 minutes to get changed, 30 minutes, like probably 25 minutes in the pool, and then 5 minutes to get changed to get to your next class.
Oh, and then you just go to class like a wet raccoon?
Yeah, basically. Like they make you wear swimming caps and everything, but like
Wow, that's so interesting.
I was like, no, it makes no sense to me. I do not want to do breaststroke for 20 minutes. I'm cool. I'm just gonna.
I'm sick. I can't come.
Yeah, literally.
I'm sick.
I'll just watch everyone and be like, yay. But yeah.
Did you have one of those like uniforms where you had to, because at Knox what they do is they have to they wear like those wide brimmed hats, and
Yeah,
if
we
you're
had a hat.
crossing the road you have to tip off your hat like that. apparently that's a rule. If you're wearing any kind of hat, you have to tip the people off if they're giving you away. Did you have any of those kind of traditions or anything?
No? I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Poor
crazy.
things, they're just like ready to, you see their hand going up to their hat and it just
If I walk by, I would think they're in a cult. Like I would freak out just the tiniest bit. But we had to have like our socks a certain way and like the skirts had to be a certain length and they gave you like school scrunchies like for your hair, and we have to wear a blazer. When you walk into the school, I don't know. I don't even remember now. But they were very strict on the uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's very interesting because the girls at my school, because obviously the skirts, when you buy them brand new, they're like tents.
Oh, yeah.
They're
that was
super
ours.
long. And so first the girls would get them hemmed and then they'd roll it up.
Yeah.
And then they'd hold it when going up the stairs. I'm just like, why get it so short if you're going to hold on to it?
If you're gonna... Yeah, the girls in our school would always like try and change the uniform in like little ways so they felt like it was unique to them.
Yeah.
I was like terrible because I always like, first of all, so expensive, but then I'm just so absent-minded sometimes. Like I would lose my blazer. My parents would get so mad, or like my hat, and then you get detention. So I get really scared.
You get detention for losing your hat?
Yeah, well, especially a blazer. If you didn't have it for, I think it was assembly or something that we had, like on a certain day, if you didn't have it there on that day specifically, you would get in trouble.
Wow.
And I did get, in trouble.
Wow, that's the next level. Plus, and like the blazers are so expensive. Like even my blazer was like
expensive.
$200, and I still have it in my.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I still have it. I'm just like, I'm
nice,
gonna sell
it's a
it.
keepsake. It's
Yeah, because
nice.
like I want to sell it because it's like I only wore it like 5 times.
Yeah.
And
Only 5 times?
Yeah, because I mean, in my school, you don't really wear blazers from year 7 through the year 10.
Ah, okay.
Even year 11, I just wore it for a year because I was prefect, so only prefects get to wear it.
So it's like a special blazer.
It's a special blazer, yeah.
That's cool. See, I would have actually worn my blazer if it was a
See,
special.
that's the thing. If I'm forced to wear, I'm not gonna wear a blazer.
Yeah, we were forced to wear it. It was terrible. Yeah, memories.
Memories. Oh my god! And did everyone like rock up to your school in like Lamborghinis? Because that's those are the rumors we were told. It's like, do you know private school kids roll up to school in Lamborghinis and Mini Coopers?
Not everyone, no. Like, but there was a few. Not Lamborghini. I didn't see a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I've never been too much into cars, so I wouldn't notice it. But my dad, I remember, my friend, she was 15 for her 15th birthday. I'm like fueling the stereotype, but it's actually not true. Like, this is not the common case. But
It's just
she
your
was well
experience.
off.
Okay.
Her family specifically were really well off. And for her 15th birthday, she got an Audi convertible. 16th birthday, she got an Audi convertible. And my dad saw the Audi convertible. And I remember he was like, whoa. Like, he was so amazed by it. And I forget when she was able to drive it and she drove it to my house. My dad was like at the window and he's like, can I see it? I was like, no, Dad, don't be weird. Don't be weird.
No, but I completely get that. Such an out-of-body experience, seeing someone pull up with like an Audi or something. I'm just like, what have you done in life to be so rich? I want some of that money.
Yeah, well, her house was like beautiful.
Really?
And like I would love going there. It was like stunning. They had like this aquarium, not aquarium, like it was like a fish tank that looked like an aquarium at the time. And the house was stunning and like they had a cinema room. And to me, it was like, cinema room? Like that was like crazy back then.
Rich people shit, actually. I'm so sorry for my language, but like next level. Imagine
level.
she
had like a bowl, like one of her parents had a bowl with like these eggs in there that were like, I remember they were like ostrich eggs. I know.
What?
This was crazy to me.
So they make they make omelets out of ostrich eggs?
I think it was a decoration.
Oh, okay. For a full second, I was like,
they were hollow.
oh, okay.
But I just like she was balling.
Wow, golden spoon and all.
Yeah, but she has worked really hard for her everything that
Oh, that's good.
she's like got and achieved.
Oh, that's good.
One of the hardest workers I know. So.
Oh, that's nice.
Because I think like her parents come from like a background of entrepreneurs. So
okay.
that's how they got everything. They've worked hard for it. So
yeah, no, I have an interesting relationship with entrepreneurs. My dad's also an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So like I see him working so hard for like 24 hours a day and I'm just like,
yeah.
no, I don't want that.
That's what they don't tell you. Like when because I remember like going, I kind of never thought that I would kind of.
You're sort of an entrepreneur as well.
Yeah, like having to like run my day to day. And I always say I should not be an entrepreneur, but you know, here we are. Well, I think it's, you know, I feel like I have good self-awareness of like, and this is not putting myself down because I feel like I sound like I'm putting myself down, but I'm like so okay with it, is that I am a great employee, right? And I know it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to, you know, the accounting and it comes to, you know, marketing, I'm okay in, but like just the nuances of the day-to-day of making the business run. It's a lot. There's so many aspects and elements to it, which I just want to run to the creative. And so I've come to terms with the fact where I'm like, oh my God, I am not an entrepreneur, but you know what? We're going to sink or swim, you know, because I have no choice. But yeah, I do think that like it's like, you know, growing up and I would always be like, oh, I want to be a boss-ass girl and have my own business. And then when
Sounds
it happens,
easier said than done, isn't it?
But like your dad works like how many hours?
He's like working till like 5 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Yeah, that's the reality of like owning your own business, which is like, ooh.
I tell him that. I'm just like, Papa, you're working all the time. And he's like, but there's the reward. You have to think about the reward.
Yeah.
He tells me all the time, he's like, Khushee, I'm just waiting for you to give me the green light. I'm going to set up a business for you. I'm just like, that's
like
so sweet, but I will not. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, no. I feel like a lot of Indians are like entrepreneurs. I feel like it's I haven't met many other ethnicities that are entrepreneurs. So this is probably coming from that, but I feel like a lot of Indians are entrepreneurs.
A lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, like even like the women who run their own tiffin service. Like, have you seen English?
No,
The Srihari one?
I haven't
oh
seen
my God, you have to see that.
Okay.
I just lost my shit. I'm so sorry. It's a very good movie. So check
okay,
it out.
I'll note to watch
it. But yeah, the reference for that was the entrepreneur thing. So you can like be an entrepreneur from anything, like, you know.
Oh yeah. There's a market for everything. That's what I've learned, especially with social media. It's like, yeah, there is a market for everything, especially if you're interested in a very niche thing. Like, go for it if you have that entrepreneur tendencies, like 100%.
Literally. And like when you bring up there's a market for everything, I would have never thought you can make money by eating weirdly on camera. Like there are some people, like there's like ASMR mukbang videos and people are just like stuffing their face with food. I'm just like, wow.
I have a terrible confession about this because
oh my God.
I would always skip those videos, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know how I've ended up on like the is it mukbang videos?
So, yeah.
And I watch them now.
They're
and
so
I don't know
satisfying.
I don't know, like I don't feel right about it.
I know, same.
I'll be honest, I don't feel right about it, but I watch them. Like they could be 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
And I watch the whole thing.
And it makes you hungry, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like self-inflicted pain,
Literally.
but I'm also like, and you know what's happened now is I'm obsessed with Raising Cane's.
Okay, don't even, that's like,
okay,
I'm so upset. I really want Raising Cane's as well.
Yeah, and the other day someone they did like a video to try and prank people that it was in Australia.
I saw
and
that.
got me.
And I Googled it and it broke my heart because it wasn't true.
It wasn't true. It was like horrible. I dream about Raising Cane's.
Yeah.
I've never had it, but I can't wait to go to America to one of their franchises and sit there and dip that fried chicken in that sauce.
Or like even
dream
In-N-Out.
about it.
Have you seen those like animal style fries?
Oh, with all like the bits and bobs, and then they just put their fork in it.
Literally.
Yeah. I've watched too many videos.
Imagine my depression when I went to America and apparently In-N-Out is only on like the West Coast.
What?
Yeah,
You
so
can't get it anywhere? Everywhere, I mean?
No, so you can't get it on the East Coast. I went to Washington, New York and Boston and you can't get it.
You can't get it in New York?
No, there's no In-N-Out in New
Why
York.
does that?
Shattered my dreams.
Man. Were you able to try anything though that you've seen online that's...
There's like a Raising Cane from Shein over there.
Oh, no.
It's like wannabe Raising Canes, but it's really bad.
Is it bad?
It's so bad. They give you
Damn.
like bread,
Yeah.
jalawa bread, like burnt bread, to eat with fries and chicken. Can you imagine?
I went to a place called Flappies.
Is that here? That's in Penrith, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've been meaning to go there.
We got a cup of sauce.
Yeah. Was it good? Please tell me it was good.
I'm one of those people that has fried chicken and then 5 minutes later I feel sick. No, not like sick, like
The oil.
it's just like I look at myself, I'm like, what are you doing? like
I used to be like that.
yeah, and then I got sick of it very quickly because
Okay.
I went with a group of like 3 other people, And before like when we were driving there, we were like, yeah, let's fucking go. You know, like we're gonna go and eat this, and and then like halfway through, we're just like, what have we done with our lives?
Yeah.
Like, we got like no, it's really good.
Oh,
It's insane,
then why?
but it's fried chicken, fries,
With
bread,
a lot of sauce.
all of that. Like
So like you're worried about the health aspect of it.
no, well, obviously, yeah. Like I mean, I don't have that stuff every day,
Okay.
like at all. But yeah, like that's why I don't eat KFC or like any
Really?
like, fast food. I
Good
can't do
on
that
you, man.
because-
That's good.
No,
I
because
know,
I
I'm
eat
late.
KFC and then I like the fried chicken looks insane,
Yeah.
and then I have like 2 of them, and then I'm like, it just like makes me feel like like
Yeah. It's like the oil afterwards. You do feel a little bit.
But it was crazy. Like we dipped the chicken in the sauce, like in the cup of sauce. We took the last cup of sauce. We had to wait in line
lucky.
for 10 minutes. Everyone's like asking for it behind us. Then we told them to.
He's going rogue.
I can't do that one.
He's
Sorry.
going rogue.
Yeah, we told them to. Yeah. But yeah, we got the last cup of sauce, and then we got a whole pack of like a box of bread, the bread things.
Yeah.
Fries, fried chicken.
Oh my god, stop!
I think I
need
have
to
a
drive to
photo of it. I
Penrith
think I'll
right
find
now.
a photo and I'll show you.
Show me.
Yeah, because it's pretty much the same. Looks like the exact same as Raising Cane's. Just
Yeah. Because I had no idea what the hell Raising Cane's was
Yeah.
until like I was influenced to go.
yeah.
And then because my Instagram feed isn't food, so like
Yeah.
all I hear is from this group of people like they're just like, bro, you have to go.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm like, all right, it's Penrith, but all right, we'll go.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours away, but
Yeah. And then we went. It was really, really good.
yeah.
And we got a carton of lemonade, like a milk carton of
Yeah,
lemonade.
they
That's
have
a thing apparently.
that's a thing
Yeah.
over there I've seen.
Cotton.
Yeah, like the Woolies milk, like
Yeah.
plastic. Yeah. We got it in that.
Interesting.
How much does that cost you? All of that, like the whole thing
It was
together.
a while ago, so I can't remember.
I wonder if it's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But it was really good, but only for like the first 10 minutes, and then after that, all of like, especially one person that I went with, like he was really hyped.
Yeah.
He was
that would
like-
have been me. Like
Yeah,
that was
he was like, oh, like, and he didn't shut up on the whole like car ride there, and then 10
He's
minutes
watching
in,
this being like, what?
Yeah, then
He's
all,
like, I don't
and,
identify with that person.
and then all of us just like after it, 10 minutes after, we're just like, what are you doing? What are we
Yeah.
doing with our lives? Like, I was like, I gotta go to the gym after this. I gotta get all this stuff.
You went to the
off.
gym after that? Good on you.
I think I did. I did. Yeah, I did. Definitely
Wow.
that day because I'm like, yeah.
Me, on the other hand, would be like, I'm gonna do this takeaway. I'm gonna put a nice movie on. I'm gonna stuff my face with this
I'm
food.
exactly
Wait, let me
the
find
same
a
way.
photo.
I'm like, if I can get the food,
Yeah.
put a movie on,
Literally.
that's it. Best night ever.
Literally, and like my parents make fun of me for it. They're like, Khushee will not eat until we have something on the TV.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like I need some entertainment. I'm not just gonna like
I
look
will
at my food.
literally, like exactly what you just said, I will
Yeah.
literally put something on for like 5 minutes.
Literally, just
to
while
eat
I'm
my
eating food. Yeah.
And then I'll get
Go
on
back.
with my day. Yeah.
Literally, it's the
I
best.
get it. It's the vibes. You need to eat something while watching TV
Yeah.
or a show or something. Yeah.
But you know what? Recently, when you said that you felt bad because of the oily and stuff, just when you're eating like the KFC, the wings, you know when you see a vein, like a purple
Yeah,
vein.
it freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah, like
I
just
can't
put
think
it down.
about it too much when I'm eating fast food of like what I'm actually eating. I'm just like, just
Literally.
gobble it down.
Literally, I just like don't even look. Like if I'm eating a wing, I'll be looking straight ahead, not at the wing. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
if I see a vein, it's gonna
Yeah,
ruin
it's
my
game
day.
over. It's game over.
Oh,
But that's why you watch a movie. So you're
See?
distracted. I
It
see it all
works.
makes sense. It all connects.
it works.
Yeah.
Try it out,
No,
guys.
but don't you just like eat it and then halfway through you're just like don't you just get sick of it
No, but
and just sick of like your actions?
your actions.
No, do you not just think
You
like
make me feel
oh.
really bad about what I
No,
had for
no,
lunch
of course,
today.
no, because I've talked to people and they've said the same. Like,
Oh my god, you must have
I
really
can-
like fitness freak friends.
no, I think it's just like I don't know if it's a human thing, but if I saw a bucket of fried chicken here, I would have like I could eat the whole thing, but I would have like max like 2 or 3, and then after that I would just like deep it and then
See, I'm different. I would eat the whole bucket.
Yeah, and
then
then
I
deep
feel
it.
bad,
Yeah,
right?
right.
I couldn't stop at
Oh
2
my
or
God,
3.
the
That
guilt
takes
is
the
real.
discipline.
The guilt is so real.
but that's only with fried food though.
So you don't feel like with anything else?
It's mainly fried chicken. That's why I don't eat fried chicken.
Have you had Gammy's chicken?
Yes, not in a while, but I have.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Have you
Oh
guys
my
had
God.
Bell's hot chicken though?
Nah.
Oh,
No, I've heard of that.
it's like down in Barangaroo. and they give you like their loaded fries are the best. They give you like the saucy cheese.
Mm-hmm.
They have that, and then like ranch and like spicy fried chicken with fries. I eat that and it rips my stomach open because it's that heavy. But I'm just like, day accomplished.
Yeah. That feeling of just like getting a meal that satiates you like properly.
Nothing like it.
Nothing like it. I agree.
Nothing like it.
Talking my language.
But yes, that brings us to the last part of our podcast.
Oh.
We have been planning this for a while, but we were waiting for the right moment for this. We are going to do like a little Ganja inspired rapid round.
Oh, I've seen so many of these.
Yeah.
I would be so nervous to go to Coffee with Karan.
Literally.
Like, I feel like
I don't know
the
how they
questions
do it.
are diabolical.
They are, and they're so saucy. I'm just like, she's married. But we're calling it the Talk Fast segment. So the rules are the same. We're going to ask you a list of questions. It's not too long, but it's, you got to say it quick. You say your answer quickly and basically whatever comes to mind first. You ready?
I'm nervous.
All right.
Okay.
It's okay. It's not easy. You got it.
So what's your favorite word from both Hindi and English?
Oh gosh, favorite word. Okay, because it's top of my head. I'm just gonna say kismet, faith, destiny, and then English. God, favorite word. Lamp.
Good one. But the way
first thing in my head.
kismet is actually a really good word.
It's a beautiful word.
It's a really
right?
beautiful
Destiny.
word. Yeah. Anyways, we won't give you too much time to think. What's the next Bollywood song you want to do a cover of?
A cover of?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, Mehuna.
Stop.
Yeah, I love. Actually, watching the movie.
Yeah.
The other day, and I was like, I need to.
Literally, I need to have Amrita Singh. What's her name? Amrita Rao's wardrobe.
Oh.
Like.
Honestly, like sometimes it's questionable. Like when you watch, like especially like early 2000s, some of the clothing that they wear, but some of it is bomb.
Peak. Literally, I agree.
So what's a better concert? Sorry, what's better, a concert in Mumbai or Melbourne? Sorry, Mumbai or Melbourne.
A concert in Mumbai or Melbourne? I've never been to a concert in Mumbai.
Yeah, I've never been to one either.
Ever. But I've seen videos and stuff, like AP Dillon performing or something like that, and it looks phenomenal. But I haven't been to, so I don't know. But concerts here are bomb as well. I don't think I've ever been to a concert in Melbourne. Either.
Okay, let's put it this way. How about a concert in Sydney or Melbourne? Let's do that because there's a
been
war.
to Melbourne.
Oh my god. Okay.
No, I've been to Melbourne, but I haven't been to a concert in Melbourne. But I feel like the experience of going to a concert in Mumbai would be epic.
Yeah.
Like just the sheer amount of people. I don't know. I feel like the vibes would be amazing.
Yeah.
And the parallel I'm making to this, which actually makes no sense, but like going to a cinema in like Delhi, for instance, watching a movie and then watching it here is like a whole different experience.
I get you. Like people whistling and clapping.
Yeah, and people getting up for the dance sequence.
Literally.
I'm like, yes, it's excitement.
It is. And
I hate
like,
that.
Oh, you don't like it?
Just shut up and watch a movie. That's what I think.
Have you ever seen a Marvel movie with like, like fans like
Yes. Oh.
they come up and they get like dressed up and they're excited to watch like, it could be like, I don't know, some sort of movie. They are like, like making noises throughout it. I love that. I think that's like,
I love that too.
it's like real time feedback.
Like I get depressed if there's not like a lot of people in the cinema. I'm just like, I feel this is so boring.
Yeah.
If there's no one whistling.
I like
I'll sometimes do it myself.
Yeah. The only time I'll get irritated is if like someone's on their phone or something, or like making a secret phone call or something. But if it's like reactions to the movie, I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah. No, I get that.
You're like, fair enough, never.
No, like only like lightly is fine, but not like the whole movie. Just every single time someone says something, clap.
Yeah, that's fair. I think there should be a balance.
Should be
Yeah,
a
of
balance.
course.
Yeah. You want to watch the movie as well.
What?
You want to watch the movie as well,
course.
not
Yeah,
just
yeah,
be like
yeah,
there
yeah.
for people's enjoyment.
Exactly.
But our next question is, if you could mash up an Indian song with an Aussie classic, which two songs would you mix?
An Indian song with an Aussie classic.
It's like Waltzing Matilda with Disco Divane or something.
Oh, that's hard. Like it'd be cool to see, for example, Dum Maro Dum, like an old kind of classic with. Now all I can think of is waltzing motifs. Oh God, I don't know. Okay, let me come back to that one.
Yeah, no, all good.
That one's a tricky one.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
If you could either perform at the Sydney Opera House or in front of the Gateway of India, which one would you choose?
Both are cool. Oh, that's hard. I've always wanted to perform at the Sydney Opera House. I think that's like definitely on the bucket list. But I mean, Gateway of India would be
crazy,
epic.
yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
like
For sure.
That's like next level, open, audience.
I mean, hopefully people show up. Otherwise I'm opting for a ticketed event at the Opera House.
No, can you imagine? No, I'm sure people will turn up though.
Well, at least you two have to, right? Like
of course, we're
ultimately
there.
that has to happen now.
Front row. But next question is in true Karan Johar style.
Ooh.
Rank these female artists in order of talent. So you've got Kylie Minogue, Jessica Mauboy,
Oh, that's too hard.
Sia, wait for it, Shreya Ghoshal, Neeti Mohan, and Neha Kakkar.
Oh, Neha Kakkar is amazing.
Yeah.
Can I see the name? Do you have the name somewhere?
Yeah. There you go.
I'm good. No, I can't. I feel mean. They're all so talented, though. Okay, but I'm gonna put Shreya Ghoshal at one.
Yeah.
because
of
to me
course.
she is like
The GOAT.
it's just too much.
She's too much, yeah.
I've watched countless videos of her just finding it unreal that she sounds exactly like that in real life. I'm gonna put Neha Kakkar second.
Mm-hmm.
Need to look up Neeti Mohan.
She's the one, she has a lot of like Katrina Kaif songs.
Ah, I'm trying to remember. Do you know a song? Like, I'm trying to.
I think it's very niche songs. Like have you seen the movie Bang Bang? With Hrithik Roshan in
Yeah.
it. You know the song where Katrina Kaif is like imagining Hrithik Roshan before she gets kidnapped? Uff, mere dil mein thodi khali. That one?
Okay,
That
okay,
was the one who
okay.
sings that.
That was no.
That was her.
That was Harshdeep.
No, it wasn't. Stop, you're lying.
I'm
Okay,
serious.
that's what we're playing something here.
I'm serious.
No.
Yeah. I'll put a $10 bet on it right now.
$5.
$5.
Okay, let's listen to this.
No, wait, before she announces it, I'm putting a $5 bet.
Okay.
What's the song called?
Oof.
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 UFF.
From Bang Bang.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what.
Why do I
This.
have a feeling you're gonna win?
You're about to get schooled. Public schooled.
I've listened to that song so many times. I'm telling you, it's Neeti Mohan.
First class. She's in first class. She sings that song.
Who did you say it was?
Harshdeep.
Is he right? Stop. I'm getting his coffee today.
Oh damn. Okay, I think I need to listen to something.
Do you know
on Neeti
First
Mohan.
Class, the song? Kalunk?
First Class. I'm gonna have to listen to it. I wouldn't know it off by the title. But hold on, let me just hear this so I can. Nope. We have like
all
three other
guys.
artists, on the track. All right, we'll try this one.
Ooh, yeah.
That's her.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put a third. Sia fourth. Sia fourth. Jessica Mauboy. This is gonna get me in so much trouble. And the reason why I
This
love
is really
Kylie
tough,
Minogue.
though, yeah.
Okay, they're all incredible artists. The only reason why is because I just feel like, especially Shreya, Neeti, and Neha, like the training that they undergo, and just this is yours, by the way.
Okay, it's all good.
The sheer notes that they can hit and like control, and the quarter notes that they do, and the way that they do the afflictions.
Literally.
It's insane.
It is, like-
it's just like it's so beautiful, and I have a bit of a bias towards it, obviously. But I've tried to emulate that with singing, and I just can't do it.
Oh my God. Like,
And so I just, I think it's amazing.
literally, and Shreya Ghoshal, I went to a concert last year, and she like does her saregama, you know, like the
Yeah.
the beat, the thing they do with like singing it really fast. She does
Yeah.
it so well.
Yeah.
Like Ghar More Pardesiya, that song she sang.
Yeah.
I try singing it and I lose my voice by the end of it.
It's so hard.
It's so hard, and they have such good control over it.
That's the thing. The control is like next level. And the way that they teach you with the sur and everything, like in the harmonium and like going, it takes so much discipline with the way, and then also the training, and it's I think they're phenomenal. It's very hard to try and do.
Yeah.
Unless you have like the training
Literally.
for it. But yeah, I have a bias towards it too. So
Not all good.
But I love Kylie Minogue, so no hate to Kylie Minogue. She's amazing.
Was Kylie Minogue the one who sang Chiggy Wiggy?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think so.
I loved that song. It's my jam. I want a Chiggy Wiggy with you, boy. Anyways, moving on. Next question, Renesh.
Any other songs you like to sing?
No.
Sure.
No, I'm a shower singer, so that's not.
Everyone should sing.
We know Indians love to give all food a desi twist. So whether it's pasta with masala or eating shawarma like roti. So what's your favorite non-Indian food with an Indian twist?
Well, I don't know if this counts, but there was this shop, right, that I would go to like all the time because they would make a burrito almost with a naan bread. They use naan bread. They'd put in like, you could have different like fillings. One of them could be butter chicken, but then they'd put like lettuce and all the stuff in it. And it sounds...
I think I've seen that before.
Like it sounds like it wouldn't work with all the stuff that they added in. But it was the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. And they closed down.
Oh.
And ever since then, I've just never been able to get that fixed. But it was amazing.
Wow.
Amazing.
That sounds really nice. I mean, there's a food truck van called Pocket Rockets. I don't know if you've heard of them, but they do that kind of stuff. Like they make burritos with like naan, put butter chicken or like paneer in it, and like butter chicken loaded fries.
They do paneer as well. Yeah, I remember that.
And butter chicken loaded fries is just next level.
I've never had that, so I feel like I'm definitely missing out.
Nah, you should try it.
What are they called again?
Pocket Rockets.
Pocket Rockets. Okay, I'll just look them up.
Yeah, no, they're really good. And the last question to wrap this up, I'm going to preface this by saying I'm from North India.
Yeah.
Renesh is from South India. So we've had a lot of back and forth about this on our podcast about which cuisine is better. So we want to have you be the tiebreaker. So which would you rather, masala dosa or butter chicken?
She's Punjabi. This is...
Okay, well, hold on. Masala dosa
or butter chicken?
You know what's going to surprise you? I'm going to say masala dosa. And you know why? Because my mom, so we're North Indian, but my mom cooks, like she makes South Indian dishes. She's made utpam, she'll make dosa, she'll make like a range. And I love dosa. Like I love it.
Yeah.
And I love the way my mom makes it specifically, but I probably would have that over butter chicken.
There you go.
But it depends on the day because I won't lie. There are some days where I'm just craving butter chicken and I would have that. It's hard, but I love dosa.
Dosa, yeah.
I love it so much.
Would you rather, do you like masala dosa or like the, you get the crispy, just the dosa by itself,
Yeah.
paper dosa?
I usually have the paper dosa.
Yeah.
But as of late, I've opted for masala dosa.
Oh, interesting. Nice.
It's the sambar is like the best part. I love it.
Some people put like lotus stems in their sambar. Have you ever had that?
Probably.
Apparently you have to like suck it. You can't eat it.
Oh, maybe then no.
No.
I'm thinking maybe I might have, because we went to where did we go? I forget the name of the place now, but I was saying that they're saying maybe but maybe not if you can't eat it. Cause I think I ate everything on that plate. So.
Nah, all good. Well, so South Indians win for today.
It depends on the day. It depends on the day. That's
well, that was it for today. Thank you so much, Avneesha. We loved chatting with you.
No, thank you.
Thank you so much for being on our podcast.
Thank you.
And that's it for today. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you next time. Yay!